Your Excellency, Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pleasure to welcome you to India. Your visit is a high point in our top-level political exchanges. You come from a land that is very familiar to us. From the legend of Lord Ram to the wisdom of Lord Buddha, our ties are founded on a shared cultural heritage. Our historical people-to-people ties provide a strong basis to our partnership. Thailand is a trusted and a valued friend and one of our closest partners in Southeast Asia. Friends, today Prime Minister and I reviewed the full range of our bilateral engagement, from culture to commerce, from closer contacts between our peoples to deeper connectivity, and from counter-terrorism to defense and security. We are both aware that rapid spread of terrorism and radical ideology poses a common challenge to both our societies. And we also recognize that our close security partnership would help us to secure our people from these threats. In our shared objective to combat these challenges, India is particularly grateful to Thailand for its assistance and cooperation. Beyond terrorism, we have agreed to further deepen our security engagement in the fields of cybersecurity, narcotics, transnational economy offenses, and human trafficking. Friends, the land frontiers of our two countries are not far apart. And we are also maritime neighbors. So, Prime Minister and I have agreed to forge a closer partnership in the fields of defense and maritime cooperation. A partnership to meet our bilateral interests and to respond to our shared regional goals. And a partnership which will be shaped by sharing of expertise and experiences, greater staff exchanges, and more exercise cooperation on counter-piracy on seas, deeper engagement in naval patrolling and building linkages in the field of defense and R&D and production. Friends, trade and commerce flows are an important lifeline in the interdependent world today. Excellency Prayut and I agreed that a more diversified commercial engagement between us would not only benefit both our economies, it would also enable greater regional economic prosperity. In this context, we welcome the first meeting of the India-Thailand Joint Business Forum. We encourage them and the other business sector stakeholders to take lead in tapping the emerging business opportunities in both our countries. Alongside trade, there are also ample avenues for greater manufacturing and investment linkages. We see a particular synergy between Thai strengths in infrastructure, particularly tourism infrastructure, and India's priorities in this field. Information technology, pharmaceuticals, auto components, and machinery are some other areas of promising collaboration. We also see early conclusion of a balanced, comprehensive economic and partnership agreement as our shared priority. Friends, Prime Minister and I are fully aware that smooth flow of goods, services, capital, and human resources between our economies needs a strong network of air, land, and sea links. We have therefore prioritized completion of India-Myanmar-Thailand trilateral highway and early signing of the motor vehicle agreement between our three countries. Connectivity is also an area of priority for India's development. Improving access to Southeast Asia from our northeastern states benefits both our peoples. Friends, stronger connectivity is essential not just for expanding bilateral trade ties. It also brings our people closer and facilitates enhanced science, education, culture, and tourism cooperation. Next year, to commemorate the 70 years of establishment of our diplomatic relations, we will celebrate Festival of India in Thailand and Festival of Thailand in India. This year, India is also celebrating 125th birth anniversary of Baba Saheb Ambedkar, the architect of Indian Constitution. I am delighted that the Indian Constitution will soon be translated into Thai language. I am also happy to announce that to welcome more tourists from Thailand to India and to help them enjoy their visits to Buddhist sites in India, we will soon facilitate double entry e-tourist visas for citizens of Thailand. Excellency, India has always deeply appreciated the warmth and affection of the royal family of Thailand for India. Her Royal Highness Princess Rajkumari Mahachakri Sirindharan has been a frequent and very welcome visit to India. We look forward to welcoming her in India again later this year. We also look forward to the honor of receiving His Royal Highness Crown Prince Vajiralankaranji in India at his earliest convenience. In conclusion, let me say that the convergence of Thailand's look west and India's act east policy lights the path to a bright future of our partnership. Excellency, let me once again welcome you and your delegation to India. Thank you.